think I'm gonna take a mulligan. Fuck. Okay, I guess we don't take a mulligan. Went on even double. Last say his Rience can do fuck all. Well, his Rience can kill our stuff. His Rience can kill our stuff. If he can find the Rico, his Rience can kill our stuff. That is a sticky situation, most likely.
Order will triumph. It must triumph.
This is one of those games where our locks were worthless. Oh, it's not a sticky situation? Okay. Serpent Trap plays for 9 for 7. That's fine. Not amazing. So what's Guerrilla Tactics doing with the Serpent Trap? We also meant to use coded weapons with the soldier instead of by itself. That didn't matter, we just played the soldier later. What is this?
No good wine will come from here.
Come on, ping this.
Compost.
Probably a Shiru deck, right?
I hate you! Curse you, Dwan!
Doesn't protect. Easy. I think we're gonna do this without playing the fur cart because I want to thin this and not risk drawing into this brick. And then we can abduction that. We can abduction that Treant Boar. Here with traps. Ow. Well, that's bad. Well, I guess we don't abduction the Treant Boar anymore. So it's movement. It looks like it's movement. Movement Golden Necker that plays Serpent Trap as an artifact for control. For Golden Necker artifact control. We need to win round 1 against Golden Necker movement. Okay, it's not Golden Necker, I lied. Huh. We heatwave this? Doesn't have that many more points. Not that... Like, this scenario has a lot of its power on its deploy rather than on its chapter 1 or 2. I don't think we heatwave it. If anything, I'd consider heatwaving this.
They will dance to our beat, sing to our tune.
Royal Decree is good. Damn, right onto the Ragnarok. Royal Decree can get me Sandor, and then I can Abduction with Menno into a false Siri. But I'm gonna play this first. We have a pretty strong hand now. You playing Crushing Trap as well? No Golden Necker. He's moving the Sentry to the back, and he's gonna play Frog Mating Season. This deck should definitely play Frog Mating Season. Another artifact.
Nothing broken? Then up you go again.
He's... what? Huh? I could kill that. That card is worth a lot of points. He's gonna play Frog Mating Season soon. It's a pretty big engine. But then I would miss out on 4 points with the Ivar. Do we play as Boar now? No, I don't think so. I think I'm in the business of trying to win round 1.
The Empire will be victorious.
And I think killing that is maybe the most important thing to try to win round 1. No, we don't pass and fuck up his line of play. Passing is what he wants. This is an engine overload deck. I think we don't want to give up round control. I don't know. Okay. Oh.
Kill me with poison. You'd have to drown me in it.
I'm fine winning down 1. I don't have to win on even. Surely this can only go downhill? No, we're making him use a lot of his resources. We're also getting value from the Ivar at a time when we can only get value from, like, it's not going to be better if we keep waiting and waiting. The round 2 is going to be shorter, round 3 is going to be shorter. He's not going to have his tall units. Like, the Ivar is going to be worse. Like, this is big stuff that we're getting out of him. Oak and Gaten is big stuff. Thinking if we need to pass here. I don't think I even need to pass here. I think we can just keep playing for reach. If he passes, we leader plus heat wave, or we can roll a decree false Siri plus heat wave. Not roll a decree false Siri plus leader. Roll a decree false Siri plus leader. I think that's probably best.
The good of the Empire, that is what matters.
This gives us the round control. Okay. We want short round 3. He has a Viper, Cat Witcher Mentor and a Treant Boar on top of his deck. I need to draw. I don't. What do we want to put into his deck? Toxicologist, I guess. Abduction is what we were looking for.
None of you are to touch her.
Do we put Toxicologist into his deck, or do we put Cavalry into his deck? Because, like, I think maybe Cavalry, and then he plays. Then he plays his Treant Boar, or his threat, and then we Abduction, we go Magna Division, Abduction, lock his threat. Hey, Ren. I'm going with the Toxicologist because I think I'm not going to play a super long round 2. I'm going to play a short round 2. I don't think I necessarily need to lock threats. Okay. Fine. Put the Mentor back.
Oh, stepped in Kiki more puke again.
Preemptor. Do I pass here or do I play a 7? Which is more like a 5. If I play a 5, I'm up 17. He needs a 12 to get ahead. Well, I don't know the deck, so I don't know like how much tempo he potentially could have. Frog mating season would be a 12. Probably safer to pass here. Probably safer to pass here. Keep our last say, but it doesn't shorten the round by 1. Oh, he can't play frog mating season. He only has 1 unit. Shoot. Should have played. Should have maybe played.
Style. That's right. I like fighting with style.
But he also has 2 leaders, which is scary. His 2 leaders might... We did get 2 engines, though. That's kind of good, and it's a 5-card round now. And we've thinned perfect. Oh, no, we haven't thinned perfectly. I still have an Abduction. Our Abduction has 1 target in his deck. It might be a brick. If he draws that Catwitcher Mentor again, this Abduction might be a brick. Because I didn't Toxicologist anything either. Dude, why? Why? I don't think we risk it. I don't think we risk it. I actually think it's maybe good to have the 7 in the deck. Because he has Guerrilla Tactics Leader.
I'll get it done.
He has Guerrilla Tactics Leader that he can use to offset. No proactive plays, which is pretty rough. Let's do this. This gives us the option of rinsing a 7. Oh crap, he had Justice in his deck? Dude, what? He's played 0 dwarves up until now. Dude, I could have killed it! Oh, man. Damn, dude. So where's his movement coming from? Gaten's gone. I think we're doing this now. I think I'm taking this now.
Let's you and me have some fun.
Cadmel and Shay.
Leadering? Why? Why did he move this to the front? Huh? How does that make any sense? What? Does that make any sense? So he doesn't have an answer, right?
A plague.
I think he doesn't have an answer. I think we're gonna hold this. Actually, no, maybe I should have just used it because I already have a tall punish with Heatwave. Oh, I should have just used it. I might get punished here. Ard.
I hate portals.
Ard. Nice. That's a tie. The freaking tie. One big issue with this deck is it doesn't have a lot of proactivity, and we lost quite a few points in this round 3, even though like our opponent's round 3 wasn't very good because we had to play proactive after the immune Milva. If I had killed the dwarf, if we knew the deck list and we had killed the dwarf, we would have won. This guy's playing Novigradian Justice with almost no dwarves. Getting cash. What a pile? I mean, we're playing a pile as well. But I think our pile is a little bit better. To be fair. We heatwave this? Or do we try to save heatwave for a scenario or something? Oh my lord. If we win this, we could push the scenario out, or try to push the scenario out. I think probably we're gonna heatwave it. And try to win this on even or something. At least he didn't open with a Madame and Saul. It might still be coming. Don't speak too soon.
Shh, my noble.
Okay, I think that's fine. We give him another one?
Beats the front lines, I suppose.
Give him another one. I want to save my lock for something more threatening, like this. There's also Bincy. Like, and there's maybe something that will go taller. Okay, if he spends a lot on Sea Jackal, we can get massive Ivar value. Let's Abduction his Sly Seductress.
I'll consider this my
So we can get that going. Shoot, I was supposed to play Fur Cart. Oh no, actually, I mean, I still have Fur Cart targets. So, holy Jesus Christ, dude. Oh my lord. Alright, he's asking for it. He's asking for it at this point. He's gonna be scared. He's gonna pass. Yeah. Problem is... only Ivar gets me ahead, and Ivar feels a bit overkill now. What location are you most excited for? Probably Mauritius.
I spy with my evil eye.
What dumb question, but which card do you think has the best sound effect when played? I don't know. Pavetta? I don't know, that's not what I think about too often. Memorable ones are like Pavetta. No! We're missing this? We want to draw this? We want to draw this? We're definitely going to have to push. We need a very playable hand. I think we mulligan Rience here. And hope that we don't draw this or this. That's fine. So what's the plan? Royal Decree Sandor into put False Siri. Abduction False Siri. This into Coded Weapons. This. Okay. Alright, so we'll open this first.
Order will triumph. It must triumph.
Left, right is pretty good too, yeah. That's fine. If he wants to use poisons, that's fine. On that, we're gonna have taller stuff pretty soon.
I will need 3 agents on her at all times.
You used to get Shaggy to impersonate boat builders? Really?
Sharp water's still got its teeth.
Jeez. Interesting. Gudrun is not a token? Is Gudrun worth... If I coded weapons Gudrun, why is Gudrun not a token? If I coded weapons Gudrun... Is this card worth playing? Oh man. Ah.
Nothing will stop us.
Just gonna do this now.
Hope you brought lemons, lad.
I don't want to give him another Flinders crew, that's for sure. I definitely don't want to give him another Flinders crew. I think the main question now is like, do I Abduction the False Siri this round? Because the scenario is very scary. The scenario, he might, like, if we play hard into this scenario, he's gonna probably, it's Horde 3, he's getting 6 coins a turn. But I need to thin. I need to at least thin this first.
Defeat them with hunger, crush them with thirst.
And Magni Division is also at risk.
Premium related won't find any better.
Okay.
We all make sacrifices. The Empire, our cause.
Oh god! Oh god, Scorch! Oh god, Igni!
The good old smell of seagull shit.
Ow! Wow, this is 9 damage. Now it's time to pass. Now it's time to get out. He's getting a lot of points now.
Another month's coin gone in
Okay.
an instant.
Jesus Christ. Is he ahead? Is he ahead? I'm losing 1? He's gaining... No, he's not ahead, right? Because he's at full coins. He's not gaining any coins. So we get double last say with Rience. Nice. And a pretty short round. 4 versus 5 card round. I think that worked out pretty well.
Can use this. Not overlocked just yet.
Amir's voice line are great because it's Charles Dance, right? I still feel like it's so cool that they got such a big name actor to honestly, there's so many brick possibilities with this deck. I don't know if the Ardle's good here. We're gonna draw Mage Assassin again. I just fucking know it. Maybe I should try War Council. War Council. Oh my lord. Oh, nice. Oh, very nice. Oh, that's a good thing that we abductioned his his Sly Seductress. Okay. Let's go with... What do I do? I gotta think about my Ardle target. This would be a great Ardle target. I don't want to give him another Madame. He could have a bank or a tutor. Maybe we just lock this?
I do not mince words. On principle.
But what about like Bincy? Or Saul?
Sleep, my champion. Rest now.
That's protected? Okay. Fudge. I don't have a... What if I missed the Rico? It's all so bad. It's all so awkward. It's all so awkward. I have to Ardle next. I have to Ardle next. Because I can't wait until after he passes to Ardle.
My fist
Damn.
Purest tears, purest in all knowledge.
I don't think he has a spender. That's why he's shielded.
Chance. Do you not see that?
Okay. Damn it, dude.
Oh, looks like some
Last card is a
library
poison, right? Last card is a poison. Oh, I have so many issues. He doesn't shield now, so maybe he doesn't have a poison, but I can't play this Magni Division in a code of weapons because it'll grow to 6 by the time I coded weapons. I think we got a Rience now. We Rience, but next turn... So many issues, man. There's so many issues with everything.
Yeah! Yeah!
Okay, so...
Do you have a loyalty discount by chance?
Okay, that's fine. It's fine. He has no points. No spender, no points. No spender, no poison, no points.
When I finish with them, there'll be nothing left to bury.
No spender, no poison, no points. Oh. Oh my god. Yeah, dude. This deck's round 3 is always so bricky. It was bricky before. Honestly, maybe it is just War Council, because War Council... But I think there's a really high chance that War Council is not going to have a soldier to buff in round 3. If we don't have, like, these two... I guess there's 4 soldiers here, but these are all, like, round 1 type of cards. Menno is also early. No, Battle Stations is not it, Valstrius. I've tried Battle Stations in the initial version of this list, a decent number of games. Battle Stations is even brickier because you like don't have that many situations where you have 2 bronzes in your hand, especially late. If you don't draw your Battle Stations early, you just don't have 2 bronzes in your hand. And then Battle Stations, if you play it early with Menno, then you don't have it for the Decree or you don't have it for the Abduction. The Menno is already kind of overloaded with these 2 tactics. Can Toussaint be decent right now? What do you mean by Toussaint? You mean like enemy boost? Like full-on enemy boost? I think it's okay. It's not that strong, but it's not that bad. And then as Toussaint as a leader, I think is better. The Ardle played for decent points there, but it's just so bricky. Like, I need more things that thin early. I need things that thin without me having to draw them. And right now, like, Magni, you have to draw. Blightmakers, you have to draw. Furcart, you have to draw. Menno, you have to draw. Sandor, you have to draw. Rience, you have to draw. And the only thing that tutors your things that you have to draw is this one Royal Decree. I guess, like, War Council, you also have to draw, but War Council can tutor things that are stuck in your deck and also tell you what's on top of your deck to let you know if it's safe to Magni Division or Furcart before the Rience. Roderick? Roderick is it's also brickier because it's conditional on having golds left in your deck, and there could be a round 3. Very often, there could be a round 3 that you only have Rico in your deck, but you still have like Blightmaker, Mage Assassin. You still have Magni Division in your deck. Can you fit the 4P mage that puts a card back on top of your deck? Novice? Novice was recently buffed. Can't really fit him though, and I don't think he's that good. I did have Renegade in the deck at one point. I don't remember how the Renegade experiments went with this deck. I did have Renegade in this deck at one point because I was thinking like, oh, round 3, we always get into the situation in round 3 where we have this brick in hand. So Renegade to get rid of that brick could be really good. But a lot of times I also just don't have a good target in your opponent's graveyard because you don't play a Joachim. You don't play like a spy that ends up in your opponent's graveyard. False Seer usually ends up on your side. Yeah, I mean something like Best Boy or Roach or like Musicians of Blaviken. Musicians of Blaviken would be like super ideal, but I can't because we're playing Booherds and stuff. Honestly, just Roderick? No, I think Roderick is bad. I think I would like to try War Council, but I don't know if it's actually good either. Why does Roderick connect that many plays? Roderick is another card that's going to brick in round 3. War Council, like, War Council is an additional tactic for your Magni divisions. My only worry is that War Council is not really that many points. Like, War Council is 4 to 6 points, whereas Ardle's also a thin, and Ardle's 7 points for 1 less provision. Ardle's 11 provisions now. Ardle's 7 points for 1 less provisions. It's probably 2 to 4 stats better than War Council. War Council has carryover, though, so I guess that's kind of good. War Council can see 3 cards instead of only the top card. Doesn't only get you the top card. Ardle is also has the possibility to be more than 2 to 4 points better than this. 2 to 4 points, 2 to 4 stats better than this, because if you get some reset value on Ardle, it would be even better. So play Roderick before round 3, but if you play Roderick before round 3, what do you think is going to happen? It's going to show you Rience and Rico, and then you don't want to play either of them. You don't want to roll Decree for Roderick. You want to roll Decree for Sandor, or or Falsiri, or Menno, or something. That's like the worst case, but that's going to happen so often because you're trying to mulligan Rico and Rience. You're trying to keep them in your deck because you don't play them until round 3, right? So those are always going to be in the deck. Let's try it. I feel like it might lack some points, though. The Ardle wasn't terrible. But maybe it might just be Roach. Honestly, it might just be Roach or Best Boy in this deck. They're not as efficient in terms of points compared to Furcart or Magni Division, but they just... They give you so much more quality of life in terms of like just getting out of the deck early. It's not a true tutor though. Roderick is not a true tutor. If he was a true tutor, like he could, if he was a royal decree, that was -1 power and 6 provisions, I would play him. 100%. Like without a doubt, I would do it in a heartbeat. But he is not. He does not, he's not the same. Curse Scroll Blood Scent, so maybe Operator version?
Father is here for you.
Speaking of Balatro, I don't know if you were here earlier, Lalatel. I've been playing a couple of Balatro runs off stream at late at night. I'm starting to get addicted. And we made it to Ante 13. Fuck. I was like, vampires don't run control. Damn it. I probably should not have allowed that to happen. Should not have let that happen. Balatro is single player. Single player.
Always use protective eyewear when handling toxins, they said.
Probably should have just played Blightmaker first. I don't know if there's a rush to do this. I'm not sure how much they're gonna thin.
Beware, beware the man of glass.
Iris Companions? Oh, so this is a Renfri version of Blood Scent that plays Curse Scroll for Iris Companions. Oh, okay. I did play Slay the Spire, yeah. Like 150 hours worth. Quite a lot.
No good wine will come from here, not even compost.
But I don't have Ardle anymore. I could Coded Weapons this. Hey, Ross Baroness, thanks for the raid. We could Coded Weapons this, but I think I want to. What do I want to do? What do I want to do with my with my Menno? I was thinking Royal Decree for Blightmaker, or Royal Decree for maybe Royal Decree for Magni Division. This is gonna go first. Royal Decree for Magni Division. These are harder to thin than these. All I need to do is draw this in hand. I need to draw these in hand and also have a special / tactic in my hand. He's not playing any Fletters.
The boss doesn't like you.
The Empire will be victorious.
Hello. Opponent played Drowner, yeah.
My boots got sand aplenty in them.
Wars are won with discipline, my lords.
So there's Oh, I don't want to put this at the bottom. I want to put this at the top, if anything. We could put Riptide at the bottom. We could put Riptide at the bottom and then, like, Abduction of Riptide. Because Renfri, I mean, they don't play... Would they play Triss Meteor Shower? Maybe it's this. I was thinking maybe we have to just play the Boohurt, because I don't have a Boohurt in my graveyard, and I might want to Abduction the False Syrian this round to win this round. I have this Mage Assassin I can't play. Like, I gotta focus on winning this round. There's risk in putting this in his deck, and then he, like, Triss Butterflies and pulls this out at 12 power. Roderick can draw Menno, which can draw Decree, which pulls any unit. Sure. Sure. I think War Council is just better, though. Like, War Council is... In terms of flexibility, War Council is better because it's not gonna brick. There's no chance for War Council to brick. Whereas Roderick has a pretty decent chance of bricking. Okay, I need 8 points. Man, I don't want to play any of these cards. I don't want to play any of these cards. Okay, we play Abduction for Wild Hunt Rider. We tried Portal and Fruits. Seems like a busted combo. I haven't yet. Portal for Fiends, but then you're not playing any other 4P units. Can you do that? Is that viable? To not play any other 4P units other than Fiend? Or are you playing... I guess you're playing, like, Necro Warriors as well? You're playing Fiends and Necro Warriors? All you gotta do is, like, cut the Squirrel. Cut the Squirrel, cut the Riders. Riders are not bad, though. Riders are fairly good. Why I want Rience? I want Rience in round 3. I don't want Rience right now. I don't want Rico right now either. God damn it. Gosh darn it.
Notice! All roads lead to Nilfgaard.
This is my false Siri? He has my false Siri in his hand. Ugh.
Can you smell it?
That's really bad for us. That's super bad for us. He might also have Geralt of Rivia, which would also be super bad. My Abduction currently is dead. If he Geralt of Rivia's us, I don't know what we're gonna do. We're just, like... We just lost our card. If only we had Gold Naglfar? I mean, would we have drawn the Gold Naglfar? Or would this be the Gold Naglfar in our deck right now? Because we would have thinned one less, right? I know what you mean, Roderick. I know you mean Roderick. No Pred Dive. No Pred Dive. Oh. Damn.
No worries. Sins of the flesh are my speciality.
That only gets him a 4P card. That's not that good. I just played for 7. 7 for 5. Incubus. Buff Incubus, man. Buff Incubus. 7 for 5. Pass now? Toxicologist, another rider? Or Toxicologist Incubus? Oh, Toxicologist Incubus might not be the worst. I do have a 9 in my graveyard. A couple of 9s. But what are low 5P... I could Incubus his Incubus and my 9. And that would play for 4 plus 5. It would play for 9. But then I would Abduction, add like 5 power to it. Give me options. But it's kind of slow. It plays for 5 points. I'm only up 8 at that point. I need last say. I think we're passing. I think we're passing, and then we'll see if he decides to keep the false Seer in his hand or not for round 3. Squirrel? Did he squirrel anything important? No, right? Nilf Knight is still there. What did... Oh, he squirreled Boot Hurt. He squirreled Boot Hurt. It's kind of important. Kind of. Just a little. You see? Like, we're still gonna brick. Oh my god, we're still gonna brick. Who needs an Ivar? Who needs Ivar? Who needs Boot Hurt? We'll get one of them. I just have to play Blightmaker and Rience first, and then we'll get one of them. In this situation, Roderick could get us the Ivar. Guaranteed, I guess. But, like, he could also be a brick if Ivar was drawn, right? It turns Ivar into a brick. It becomes like, this is a brick, and this is also a brick if we still have a Roderick in the hand. You know? And this is a brick if we still have Menno in hand. So, like, all of our... Like, a lot of our thinning are conditional and potentially brickable and causes, like, every single card left in the deck to be bricks.
Bow before Nilfgaard's rightful empress.
Okay. We could lock it at 7. Blightmaker Ivar? Is that worth losing 6 points? Is that worth losing 6 points over? I mean, we don't have a proactive play right now. It might be the play. I don't hate it.
A shame. A fine vintage it would have made.
I don't hate it. We don't need the Boot Hurt anymore. Not really, because we don't have Falsiri anymore. The Falsiri, if it went back over, I could Toxicologist it and then Abduction it again. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. It would go over when I have two. When I have 2 cards left in hand, it would be on his side of the board. Then we can't save Toxicologist Abduction as my last 2 cards because I need to Heat Wave on my last card, and then I need to Rience as well. So, Go to hell, perverted hand. Now this draws the Ivar. And that becomes our Abduction target. Maybe? This Ivar's looking bad so far. Where the heck are his Fletters? Why is he not playing any Fletters? Okay, I play a card that goes to 5. I play a card that goes to 6. Then I play this card. It goes to 7, and then I play this lock, and then last 2 these cards.
What the shit are we planning with all this anyway?
He's not gonna jump yet.
Garments are shackles that restrain our desires.
Do I lock this? Or do I need to lock... I mean, I guess I lock Falsiri. Lock Falsiri, right? Or locking Falsiri. I want this one now. I'm worried. I'm worried my Rience is... Am I worried? Should I be worried? Maybe not. I'm a little worried about my Rience. Reens can brick if they can like offset the thing that they play from the deploy value.
Yeah, it's Batiste.
Drew Renfri?
Go ahead, feel it.
Maybe he can boost Siri somehow? Ow. Vampires. How are vampires gonna boost Siri? He might have a Purify. That's actually the real worry, is he might have a Purify. He could have a Peller or like a Queen of the Night. Lock Siri now? If I lock Siri now and then he purifies... If I lock Siri now and he purifies, I can't lock it again. Leader, Siri, and then Ivar it. Is that good? That might be good. My Reins should live. I should have 3 tall punishes here. Dude, that might actually be good. I'm not even kidding. That might actually be the play. Holy shit. Oh my god.
Demons don't scare me.
The problem is, I think this gives him a tall punish target too. He might also have a tall punish target that he didn't have before. I don't know. This is... No, never mind. It doesn't give him a tall unit. It does not give him a tall unit for me to tall punish because I'm swapping it with Ivar. How many points did that play for, chat? I could have played Ivar for an 8. Instead, I played Ivar for a 15 plus 11. I played for 26. Right? This played for 26 instead of an 8. Maybe like a 9. This should be my Reins. Oh, wait, he has Pride. Oh, crap, he has Pride. Dude, chat, we threw. That was wrong. That was wrong, chat. I should have saved leader for Reins. Because he had Pride. Big throw.
Time for a rematch, Lady Yennefer.
We might still win, though. We might still win. No, we don't. We don't have double last say. We have to play the second to last. You still have a turn. I also played my leader played for really negative points. My leader played for negative.
Any last words?
He did have a Peller.
Lost spirit devoid of name.
He would have gotten a Feller. That is kind of funny.
I do not mince words. On principle.
Looks like we lost. I think that was a throw. That was a throw, but I might have played into Igni. If I leadered my Reins, the Reins might have gotten Igni'd as well, so it's pretty tough. Dude. I don't know, man. What a weird game. What a weird ass game. We need a double last save. So I played a 26 instead of let's say a 9 or an 8. So let's say we got 18 more points on our Ivar, but instead of playing a leader for 7 points, I played a leader for negative 11. So I mean, I lost 18 points on my leader to gain I lost 18 points on my leader to gain like 18 points on the Ivar. It wasn't really worth it, right? And I lost more than 18 points on the leader because the false theory became his engine instead of locked or not, or my engine. And it also like made it so I couldn't protect my Ivar. Or not my Ivar, my Rience. My Rience would have gone to like 16. Maybe it would have been fine. Maybe it would have been safe. I didn't have that much power on my board. He also lost... Oh, also the Siri went over to his side. But the Siri might have gone over to his side anyways. Because of... The Purify that he ended up RNGing into. It's hard to say. Shoot. Okay.
Father is here for you.
Yeah, I think that was a throw, not a 200 IQ play, more like a 20 IQ play. I think it depends. It depends on if you look at if the series... I mean, whatever. I'm over it. I'm over it. Move on. So I'm missing this card, this card, this card. We want to roll decree one of these 3 cards. Maybe Menno, so that we can go like War Council or Abduction. We should give him more Blight Makers, right? Blight Makers are pretty shitty cards for him. I also want to... So, pretty weird thing to do here.
With all this anyway?
Does Invo deserve a buff to AP? Probably not. I think Invo's fine at 9p. The main thing, like, Invo by itself is good at 9p, but I think, like, the reason it doesn't really see that much play is because it's not a tactic. Like, the tag hurts it more than anything else. If it was a tactic, people would play it everywhere. Brickerino. It's so hard to find good NG buffs. I think Dead Man's Tongue would be more of a good buff compared to Invo. My favorite NG buffs are probably...
Off to the front yet again.
Oh, this guy didn't find his iris. Royal Dick. Light Maker at the bottom of his deck.
Order will triumph. It must triumph.
What about weekly 1-hour fun streams playing seasonal draft mill? No, it doesn't sound like fun to me.
The boss doesn't like you.
Don't have anything to hit with this coded weapons. I think we're doing this now.
Nothing will stop us.
I'm gonna take this. The thin.
Defeat them with hunger. Crush them with thirst.
Oh crap, I forgot to play fur cart. No. Maybe I should have locked this to get rid of a Triss body, but it's a small Triss body. Now I have 2 Blight Makers and only 1 Mage Assassin, but it's helped me thin a little bit. Let's try 1 game of Roderick. No. Instead of Doragary? That's gonna be really bad. You can't add a thin to this deck. If you add a thin to this deck, you gotta replace another thin. So we would have to like change War Council into a non-thinning card. What's a brick? Do I need any of these cards left? I don't. I need War Council. There's no bricks, right? What the hell do I do about Meteor Shower? Try to push a little bit. Meteor Shower. Okay, maybe we play Nilf Knight, then Blightmaker, then Fur Card into this.
Notice! All roads lead to Nilfgaard.
He's gonna play Iris, most likely here. Maybe Snowdrop at some point in this round. What he's played? He hasn't played his hunting pack thinner. Leo. He's playing a Leo now? Huh. It's bad for slave inventory, but whatever. This guy might be playing the same deck. Yeah, there's that as well. Okay, yeah, Good Mooning plays Leo.
We all make sacrifices.
I'm gonna play this front row.
Our cause.
Monka Igni. Nobody plays Igni with Leo, right? It's either Igni or Leo. He might play the same version. We have seen one Blightmaker. We've seen... Fortis is not really unique, but Leo, and we haven't seen Snowdrop yet. What was your version again? You played 2 Blightmakers, and then... What was your third 6p card? Like, you had another 6p card, didn't you? Or was it... No. Do you play 2 cavalries? You play 2 Alba Armor cavalries? Yeah, Rico. I know Rico.
Quite the menial task.
Okay, that's good. It thinned a card that we don't... Like, this card's kind of useless for us. Two cavalry, okay.
They will dance to our beat, sing to our tune.
We're up a lot here. He's gonna leader soon. His leader's gonna be worth 11. Oh.
So very, very afraid.
It's not really worth heat waving, right? He's not gonna play that many more of his cards. He doesn't have that much more thinning left. He's used all of his thinning already. It's gonna... like, he's gonna draw cards before this activates in round 3. And then after that, he's not gonna draw any cards. I think this is a great pass. He's probably gonna have to leader if he wants to do this. Shut up, Silex. Rinse it. You did lose your only soldier left for battle prep? Whatever, dude. Whatever. I mean, this doesn't... this. So you can call this a 7-point card. It's still pretty bad. I guess this card is also bad.
Not all battles need end in bloodshed.
I mean, Roderick isn't even good in this situation. It has a 1 in 3 chance of missing War Council. You don't want to play this. Leader plus Triss. Okay. I think we're in a good spot now. We're playing everything. Oh no, there's one card we don't play. What's the one card we don't want to play? I think it's Doragary? Oh no. We have last say. We have last say. Yeah, I think it's Doragary. We rinse his rinse. We rinse his rinse and we're pretty good. We're pretty happy. Wait, I have to play the Doragary. Wait, I have to play everything. I thought I still had an abduction. I thought I still had an abduction, but I don't have an abduction anymore, and he milled me with the Vilgefortz.
Yeah, it's Baptiste.
Okay.
Go ahead. Feel
So we play Blightmaker first, and then we play Doragary at some point. Read.
I bring death, quite literally.
Last cards are going to be this, second to last, and then what's last? I don't have a card to play last. Heatwave? Oh, wait, Heatwave last. This last, this second to last, this last. And then we got to play these 2 cards within the next 3 cards. And this at some point too. Curse of Greed. That's a cursed scroll. We should try to get this going soon. Oh, that's our... He still has Letho. I think we can do this here.
Egg duty again. Oh gods.
You still got Witcher Trio. Witcher Trio and Iris Companions that he can't play. Going for Curse Scroll now. This is going to take some hits. We're going to get a boost. Very nice. Yeah, Witcher Trio, and then he has double lock. Fine. Double curse. Nice points, yo. This Renfri was a 10-point leader. This Renfri played for 10. My Ivar kind of sucks. Oh well. Oh wait, no, it doesn't suck. He hasn't played a card yet. It's super good. Ivar is super good. And he has no Tall Punish left anymore. He's played Leo and Vilgefortz. It's over! No! Fuck! He's playing my version with only one Alpha Armored Cavalry and Prophet. Wow, this Prophet smurfed. This Prophet giga smurfed. He has Seret Letho in his hand. So he's gonna, or Seret Ox in his hand. He's gonna Ox the Rience. Dude, I should fucking play Diviner in this deck. He cut a Blightmaker. He cut a Blightmaker. Yeah, I think my version is better than your version. I think 2 Blightmakers is really wasteful. It's Blightmaker, Alba Armored Cavalry to Prophet, and a Slave Infantry. Prophet's actually really good. Especially when people are not expecting it. I could have played around it by just taking the 9. Oh my god, I should have fucking took the 9. Just take the 9. I could have Ivar'd the 9-point Letho instead of playing the Boohurt to play around Prophet. Wait, that doesn't work, then he locks my Rience. Then he locks my Rience, it's even worse.
I represent them 2 scabbardless swords. Mankind is a virus, a plague.
Prophet is a round 3 sucker punch, it is.
Time for a rematch, Lady Yennefer.
How do they... Oh, wait, what did he find? It wasn't Rico. Okay. Ox last card, right?
Let's you and me have some fun.
It's a tie? It's a freaking tie? The War Council's not enough points. We gotta make...
Who is to die?
We gotta make something better here. None of these are soldiers, right?
Can you smell it? Victory is on the wind.
The War Council's not enough points, as I suspected. And I really, 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 really want a Diviner in this deck. Diviner to purify Sandor, Diviner to purify Rience. So good. Like, my locks have been bad, but I feel like the locks are great in the right matchups, but against Renfri, it's been bad. And against Enslave 6, it's also gonna be kinda bad. It'll be okay. Like, here are my flex slots, right? I'm looking at my flex slots and how can we... I need one more thin and I need points. One more thin is fairly easy to do with like Magni, or maybe we just want like Roach or Best Boy to get the hell out of our deck. Maybe Roach so that we can't draw into Best Boy. Do I have another card here that I would want to play that is just a value card? Vilgefortz? Lock play for even worse against NR? Depends on what kind of NR. Not every NR runs Redanian Secret Service. You can save it for later after they've naturally thinned their Secret Service already. We can play a 9 or a 10 in this last slot. We can play Muzzle. Yeah, multiple lock is good. I agree. Multiple lock is better than one lock, for sure. But I need to think about like how do I fit stuff. Okay, I'm not saying we can't play the lock. We can play a lock if we want. I don't need another thin at this point. We've replaced the thinning from the War Council with Roach. We don't need another thin at this point. I need value card. Value card. Value card / control card. Erendite? Is this deck... Can we play Erendite? Also, I think maybe the collar maybe is not necessary. We don't tempo that much. I wouldn't say we tempo that much that we can play Erendite. Can't you also add 1 thin plus 1 echo? It gets dicey if you do that because you're not always drawing your echo or able to play your echo twice, or your echo could get squirreled and then you could mill yourself. And if you don't play your echo twice, for whatever reason, because you don't draw it or it gets squirreled or there's no target, then you thin one less. But your other card still has to thin. I had Muzzle in this deck before. I think that could be an option. Muzzle and... Muzzle, Leo, Vilgefortz are all options. Yenvo could be negative thin, but we don't really want negative thin. Do we want negative thin? I also thought about playing Coup in this deck. You can kind of set up Coup with like Fur Card, of course, but also Toxicologist, Coded Weapons can sometimes set up Coup. But I think Coup is going to be awkward as well. If we wanted to play Coup, I would play Joachim, but then we can't Joachim because of Rience and Rico. Vigo? We have too many bronzes for Vigo. Illusionist plus Mushy Truffle? I don't really have space to play more 4-piece stuff, but maybe, like Diviner for Illusionist plus Truffle. Is that good? What does that do for us? It doesn't really do anything for us. It doesn't really have much synergy with the deck. And they're kind of conditional. Like, they have to be played not in round 1. I think we just play a Leo. We play a Leo, and this goes to Best Boy. I don't know. Best Boy seems worse, though. Best Boy's gonna be another brick for when we draw with Fur Card and when we draw with Magni Division. But at least it should get out of the deck relatively early if we don't brick it like that. I've also cut... I have no locks now. I have way less control now. Okay, maybe it's Muzzle then. It's Muzzle because we have like kind of a tall punish, another tall punish, and then this is like a mid control card, mid power control card with muzzle. Or we could just play Vilgefortz. Vilgefortz is like more flexible, can answer anything, but less, probably less value. Okay, let's do this first. Vilga Roach, because I feel like this best boy is gonna give us like brick rage quit moments. So we have no lock. We're playing Diviner instead of second. The Diviner could be a lock. It could be an Alba Armored Cavalry. It's really just going to depend on matchups. Right now right now we've been matching. This morning so far we've been matching against people who don't really need. We don't really need that many locks, but probably after this change we'll like skew into a bunch of threatening stuff. Obviously. But we've been seeing a ton of Nilfgaard.
I shall not repeat.
Hey, look at that.
Mistakes.
One of the best matchups to have locks against. What do you know? And I think Purify is kind of useless versus this matchup. They're just going to Erendite or Heatwave our Arenes. No, this is not Vampires. This is Deathwish. This is Deathwish. Roach is a brick. I want to draw this, though. We can hold this. Wait, do we have a proactive play? Oh, we do. You looked at the skin instead. Here comes Riptide. Riptide me, daddy. One more time. What? Oh my god. Okay, so this is gonna be like no unit something? Or hyper control Deathwish? Maybe Redea? I'm having... You might play locks. You might play locks, but I'm having some... Okay, let's just do this.
No good wine will come from here, not even compost.
Yeah, we want last say. Push round 1, bleed round 2. Why? Don't we want last say? Fucker. This little fucker. Red coin abuse at its finest.
Nothing will stop us. A shame.
I'm just getting all the thin.
Would have made.
I could do the thing, the big brain play. What is he doing? I could do the big brain play of like Boo hurt this over to his side and then toxicologist it. Because he just played a kind of I don't know. It's so many negative points. It's so many negative points. He's like back in the game if I do that.
All these signs can mean but one thing.
Why is he playing this Sir Scratch a lot? Like he's not passing immediately. Why is he playing this Sir Scratch a lot? Guys, we're not boosting the false Siri, right? If we boost the false Siri, he can eat it as well. That's kind of bad. You think he played the cat just because it's immune? But like he's down so many points. Why would he play his good card? So this is like Kashe or what? What is this?
Hurt us, would you?
You can pass now, right? It takes 4 more turns. I pass, it takes 3 more. He has to play 3 more cards for false Siri to go back. But remember, we have no proactive plays, so giving him round 1 could be a really, really big mistake because we have no proactive plays. That is a lot of his points. I think we're probably losing. Yeah, we have knights, but like that's not that much. He's gonna kill them. I think he has to go 2 cards, like go. Yeah. Not enough for him. It's not enough for him. He's gonna go down to 2 cards. So we're gonna have 2 card advantage in round 3, which means we get single last say. No, double last say. Double last say, right? We get double last say with Rience. That should be good, but Rience might not be able to deploy on anything because he can offset power with overwhelming hunger. He's not gonna bleed. I feel like it would be really unreasonable for him to bleed, but maybe, I don't know. How's he gonna bleed as... Seems weird. I'm gonna throw one of the knights away. And save it for round 3. And then... Sure. Kind of keep this hand, I guess. Fine. Does he seem like a reasonable person to you? Okay, what are we playing? Toxicologist? Either Toxicologist or Burkhart Boohurt? I think Toxicologist. I mean, this Boohurt might be negative. Yeah, I think maybe Furkhart Boohurt? We won't be able to play the Boohurt for a long time because he's going to play no unit for a long time. Everybody's saying Toxicologist, but yeah, okay, fine.
Always use protective eyewear when handling toxins, they said.
No, because now, like, the fur cart might draw into the Rico. We might draw into the Rico now with this fur cart. And we're gonna play Rience second to last, so we gotta play the fur... Fuck. Should have listened to myself instead of chat. I want the heat wave. What do we mulligan to get this heat wave? I think a Nilf Knight. Okay. Do we open with Nilf Knight? I don't think so, right? We open with Nilf Knight, he's gonna get pred dived. I feel like we should open with discarding. I wish I had played the fur cart last round and then we could open with Toxicologist and still have a Toxicologist in our hand. Maybe we can open with Toxicologist anyways because we have a coded weapons. But I need the Toxicologist to unbrick this Abduction. Maybe it's discard Boohurt, yeah. Like I should have just played a Toxicologist in round 3. Like open Toxicologist would have been great. And it's an extra unit that blocks pred dive. Fur card is kind of can't be played because of this Rico draw. Was it better to mulligan fur cart? Maybe we just discard fur cart, to be honest. Oh, but if we discard fur cart, no, I needed to thin. No, if I discard fur cart, I can't get this Nilf Knight, dude. Fucking chat. Listening to chat, what a bad move. Fur cart last say? You can't fur cart last say. You have to have 2 cards. I want to play Rience last. I have to discard fur cart, I think. And then miss this card. I don't know. I think it's all... I don't know. Maybe we just play fur cart and then we have to Rience this 9.
What the shit are we planning with all this anyway?
Rinse this first. It was just so much cleaner to just get rid of the draw your card in round 2. Does coded weapons trigger Deathwish? No, it does not.
Come to me.
He's actually playing cards. He's not really going no unit. Discarding the Boohart might have been a mistake in hindsight. Oh, yay! Okay, will he have a 9 for us? Maybe. Maybe he'll have a 9 for us. He will have a 9.
You wouldn't want to hurt us, would you?
You can use a knight to buff a 7, maybe? Maybe, yeah. I could leader to set up a 9, yep. So 6, 7, 9 are all viable for us, but we might want to use the leader to set up Ivar. If this Rience... I mean, this Rience has to discard this, right? No, we could Vilga first. We could self-Vilga first, get the 9, and then just resign the fact that Rience might not get a deploy. All I need to do is just play Rience second to last, and we can tall punish with Rience. If we have double last say, we play Rience second to last with tall punish with Rience. Nice foglets. Here's a tall unit. There is a tall unit now.
Order will triumph. It must triumph.
Why does he keep playing so many units in his no unit deck? Because he played a bunch of his no unit plays in round 1. An 8? Should we play the Rico as an 8, chat? Am I getting better than an 8? You maybe play Karen. Might play Karen. I'm kind of thinking we just go Ivar now. I think it's Ivar now. We can't Ivar last. He's got negative adrenaline. I think we take an earlier Ivar.
Think you're strong? Let's you and me find out.
We don't leader. Because leader makes me go really, really tall. And he's gotta have still more tall punish, I think. Right, pred dive. Forgot. Probably got a second pred dive. Vilgefortz now? Vilgefortz.
An interesting choice.
Rico is also an option. I think we can get a better Rico. The heat wave target, that's a Rience target, kind of. Look, it's gonna be Karen. Watch this Karen. I think we Rience. I think we Rience. We should just win with a Rience.
When I finish with them, there'll be nothing left to bury.
If he plays a unit, we destroy it. If he doesn't play a unit, we play a 20. We have more points than him. Easy. Easy.
Your wits.
Get absolutely Rico'd. Drawing Rico was a blessing in disguise, guys. A blessing in disguise. I told you guys he plays Karen. This sort of no unit Deathwish deck is gonna play Karen, right? To protect its power as immunity. Woo! But we still, I mean, Furcart, we probably still should have played Furcart. We probably still should have played Furcart round 2 and then just kept the Rico in hand. You got Rico because you chose not to play Furcart. Yeah, sure, chat. Chat's never wrong. Dude, take out the lock. Take out the lock. Take out both locks, double overwhelming hunger. You can't make this shit up. Immediately, double overwhelming hunger. I'm not really missing any cards. I have all the cards that I want.
The Empire will be victorious.
Oh, the things we'll accomplish together.
Let's see it again. Let's see it again. Oniromancy False Theory, red coin. No! Of course. Of course, it's the fucking Riptide. Ugh. Sorry, I'm swearing a lot today. Kind of in that mood.
A fine vintage it would have made.
You just lost to this guy? Alright. Thinning is winning, yes. Thinning is winning. I'm gonna guess that this guy's more traditional Deathwish. But we'll see in a couple turns. I don't really want to give him this because of Royal Decree or Oneromancy. If he uses a Royal Decree, then I might be willing to do it. Okay. Royal Decree should mean no Oneromancy. It should mean Whispering Hillock. And Whispering Hillock can't tutor this. Should I put this to the bottom of his deck? What else would I want? What else would I want to Abduction? Not really much else, right? Well, I could Abduction like a 4P. I could Abduction a 4P Deathwish card just for points. I can't really Riptide anything. Riptide's not gonna... It's gonna not play for that many points. I think we can wait. Do I lock this? I guess we can lock this. Abduction to get his succubus with coated weapons. Ooh. That's pretty good. Banish his suck with coated weapons and Abduction to get it. Oh, what the hell? Arcane Tome. He does play Oneromancy and Royal Decree. I was wrong. He plays Oneromancy and Royal Decree. So he must cut something then. So Oneromancy costs 4 more than Whispering Hillock. He cut 4 provisions somewhere. From like Heatwave or Erendite. Probably Erendite. We're down on even right now. But Ivar hopefully will save us. So if he has a second Oneromancy, I definitely don't want to give him a good card. I think we're gonna... I don't want to thin, right? I do not want to thin. Well, I could thin.
Protective eyewear when handling toxins, they said.
I could thin 1. Okay, I'm not doing the succubus plan anymore. I could thin 1. I don't think he has that many specials that he can play. I can thin 1 and now I'll thin to 0. I shouldn't have, I don't know. I don't know what I wanted to. Coated weapons on this would have been good too. He does still have another special. What? Does Heatwave in the deck? Special Heatwave in the deck or like a Spores or something? It's clicking. Offering. What was this deck that played Offering? I've played against this deck before, but I don't remember what it is. Why did it play Offering? I can't click again. I'm gonna mill myself if I click again. Is this Redea? It could be. It could be Redea, but that's a lot of provisions to use. Oneromancy and Royal Decree. It could be Redea. I don't think I'm gonna click again. Scrolled Boo Hurt, that's really good. I would have been milled if he scrolled Abduction.
You wanted a coup? You got one!
Okay, we're gonna play around the Igni. Jesus Christ. This has a siren right now. It also has a it also has a whatchamacallit, bridge troll.
I spy with my evil eye.
Using a lot on blue coin. He does Detlaf, possibly Redea. Yeah, he looks like Redea. He's playing like Natural Selection Offering. That's really weird. But I mean, those are control cards. They're not like completely out of the realm of possibility. But it does look like Redea, especially because he hasn't played a Succubus. This guy might have been the guy who inspired me to make the Redea deck after playing against him. So if it's Redea, pushing typically is good. Dude, what? I have like no cards left in the deck. What? Redea doesn't really play lock.
Notice! All roads lead to Nilfgaard.
Pushing against Redea typically should be good. Okay. A lot of tempo. Jesus Christ. What should I play? False Siri. I can't really play False Siri right now. I cannot really play False Siri right now. False Siri is too much. Because this card would go to like 30. Should Toxicologist his Toad? No, because he will then Oniromancy that Toad. He has a second Oniromancy right now. Oh, really? Oh, really?
You mistake stars reflected in a pond for the night sky.
This is at 3 though? Eh. Six and 5. 8. But we're thinking he has an Erendite as control. Maybe a Cyclops as control. Yoga can't mill Siri, it's a gold.
When I finish with them, there'll be nothing left to bury.
This is probably gonna be Cyclops. But Cyclops won't get him ahead. Maybe Erendite? Heat Wave. Okay. Oh, he's ahead by 1. Damn, this 1 point.
the shit are we planning with all this anyway?
I'm trying to push out the Redea / Detlaf / Arrakis Queen. Ugh. No, leader Heatwave is really... I need to save the leader, because if I don't save the leader, Abduction into False Siri is very weak. He's gonna consume it. If I save the leader, Abduction into False Siri is very good. If I play this, I'm up 8, and then he plays Redea. I mean, I should get a good card here. I should get a good card here, but... this Heatwave on the AQ... I'm feeling like I should get one of AQ... I should get one of AQ, Detlaf, or Redea here. Okay. And we get leader. That's pretty good. He had to have cut something. He cut Erendite. I think he cut Erendite and maybe Toad Prince. Erendite is Heatwave, Toad Prince goes to a 4, Whispering Hillock goes up to Oneromancy, and that's pretty clean. Java Hawk, thanks for the Prime sub for the first time. Welcome to the Rope Club. So he's gonna, like, Redea, AQ, eat the Redea, spawn a new Redea, and then, like, another consume onto the AQ. Oh. Oh.
Order will triumph. It must triumph.
Oh.
All these signs can mean
At least we have some
one
proactive
thing.
plays here. Hopefully. He has to play AQ or Redea now. Redea, I assume, right? Redea first. And then he'll play range row. Wait, it doesn't work. It doesn't work. He missed his draws or something? But something doesn't work here. There's something that does not work here. Because if he had AQ in the Redea, he's only going to get one Redea from his AQ. He's not going to get 2 Redeas from his AQ because either plays it front row and doesn't activate the AQ, or plays it back row and doesn't activate the urn. We freaking win, baby! Look at them points! Look at him points. And if he actually played no unit again, I would probably just, I would Abduction one of the other units, not False Siri, right? We'd Abduction one of the other units and we win as well. We can't lose!